welcome back to another flight sim video. I'm Toga Virtual, and you find us down on the ground today at London Heathrow, where we're going to be taking this FSLabs A320 from London Heathrow to Amsterdam Schiphol. We wait now while the passengers are boarding and the cargo is loaded into the hull. We'll then jump inside the cockpit in a few seconds, get this plane configured. I have the plane pretty much all turned on, switched on, but nothing programmed in, so we'll run through that. We'll take off, depart. We do have some interesting weather at in Amsterdam. What my Active Sky is telling me, we're having thunderstorms at this moment in time, so it should be quite interesting. So what we'll do is we'll get everything configured and get out of here. So there we go then. Stand 509 we're sitting on today. You can see the cockpit is in a semi-cold and dark state. We have like I say, the boarding is commencing as we speak at the moment. Nothing's loaded in, no weights or anything's loaded in. The fuel is in. We have a you'll hear the rip of my thermal printer as I rip off my load sheet, my initial load sheet. I'll put the link in the description for the thermal printer. I only got it on Amazon. It was a relatively cheap piece of kit, but it's absolutely fantastic to use. It's bringing a bit more realism to the sim. So what we'll do then, we've got boarding complete. Well, boarding is being completed. What we'll do is we'll switch on the fuel pumps now. We'll switch on there. Also get a bit of light in the cabin actually, because it's a bit dark. Put the dome light on. Our emergency lights are armed. We'll switch on the seat belts and the non-smoking sign and put on the beacon to let us know that the plane is now live. Current QNH in Heathrow today is 1021, so we'll put that in. We'll cross-check that. We'll recycle the ideas because they seem to get a bit stuck. So they should be coming on now. We'll switch the TCAS on and we'll leave it on standby because we don't need it squawking 2000 because we're off the network. And what we can do is we can jump down into the init page. We'll request some wins. Let that do its thing. We've got a cost index of 7 today. Cruise flight level of 290. We've put fuel in, so we've got 58.8 tons of fuel on board. And if we come over to the ATSU page and go down to boarding, you can see we've got a zero fuel weight of 61.5. Actually, and a 32.9 on centre of gravity. So we'll put that in. Got that all loaded in. We've got all the so we've got trip time of 43 minutes today. So it's 27 right for departure. Brooklands Park 7 Foxtrot departure. So basically that's depart 27, right turn up to 6,000 feet, and then follow it all the way to the SID. Pretty simple stuff. What we might do here, as it's only a short flight, we might program in our arrival into Amsterdam, just as it might be a little bit easier to do so. We've got, so we're looking at roughly, got a couple of choices actually for runways, bearing in mind the wind conditions. So let's take a quick look. So 36 centre for arrival today on the Redford 1 Alpha arrival. We just check discontinuities. We have one here. We'll just clear that. And there we go. A really short flight time today. Pretty sure that is the cabin loaded. So what we'll do is we'll get the performance sent away. So we're 27 right for departure. The outside air temperature today is a chilly is a chilly 2 degrees, and like I said, QNH is 1021. Estimated takeoff weight is 67.1 and a Mach tau of 31.9. We'll send that off. Whilst that's being sent, what we'll do is we'll jump up here, we'll flick on the APU now, get that started, ready for us to then chuck away, push back. We'll leave the packs off until after departure. I'm trying to follow BA rules here, and I'm pretty sure they're packs off for departure. So 6,000 initial climb, and then once we're out of the airport, we'll go straight up to 290 for today. As you can see, the aircraft is now boarded. We can remove the jetway. Once the APU has fired up, we will then be able to push back. What we'll do is we will request the tug now, and hopefully by that time we should be ready to go. So check back in a couple of minutes when we're pushing back.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback. Locking gear. Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted. Release parking brakes. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
So we'll run through the before start checklist quickly. We've got cockpit preparation is done. Bearer reference is set. Cross check 1021. ACAS is initiated. Parking brake is now off because obviously we're now pushing back because we've done this a bit late, but we'll do it anyway. Fuel on board, we've got 5.7 tons. Init B is loaded. Flex temp of where is it here? Flex temp of 70, and speeds are 156, 156, 157. We've got clearance. The signs are on. Beacon is on. ATC is auto. Flight door is locked. And then what we'll do is we'll start the engines now. So that was just a before start checklist. Rushed because I forgot to do it before, so apologies there. So we're start number 2.
Set parking brakes. Waiting your confirmation for good engine start.
So we've got good start at number 2. Flicking to number 1. So I got good starts both sides. So we'll do the after start checklist then. Ground crew has been seen. Anti-ice is not required. Flaps config +1. APU can now be switched off.
Unlocking gear.
The Y electric pump is not required, and you can check to no blue. That's the before
Tow truck disconnected.
after start check is
Bypass
complete.
pin removed.
So pretty simple taxi for us today. So we'll be following Alpha all the way around. We'll turn second right along Alpha all the way down and down to Alpha 3, where we can
Left is clear. Right is clear.
we'll line up. We've got no restrictions because we're not on the VATSIM network today, and then we'll depart.
Please place items in the locker carefully, as they may fall out and injure someone.
I'm feeling shaken and stirred.
By our gorgeous cabin crew.
You've done prop work before, I can see you have. Very impressed with you. Keep impressing me.
Opening the doors automatically inflates the evacuation slides. High-heeled shoes must be taken off.
Signal is given and packs are off. That's before takeoff checklist complete. I wasn't very good at that. Was a rubbish lineup. We'll start the clock, bring some speed in, release. So we've got man flex SOS runway, or throttle blue. Try and keep on that centre line if we can. Knots. V1 rotate. Climb, gear up. Speed check, flaps up. Climb thrust.
Well, a very good morning to you, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Hannah Clark, and it's my great pleasure to be your customer service manager on board your flight today. I'd like to add my personal welcome to you all, and welcome
Right, we'll keep hand flying this for a minute.
The world of frequent flyers. If there's anything
Click on the APU, the autopilot should say. Packs now can come on. Runway lights can go off. So we can do the after takeoff checklist. Landing gear is up, ECAM is check no blue, and once we get to 6,000 feet, we'll set standard pressures. After takeoff checklist complete. What a beautiful, beautiful morning it is in London.
$2,500. 1000. 500.
Light slope, light slope.
100 above. 100. Minimum 30. 20. Pitch. Retard. Pitch.
Well, there we go, safely down on the ground at Amsterdam Schiphol. If you enjoyed the video, please consider hitting that thumbs up button and hitting the subscribe button and turn on that notification bell. I've been Toga Virtual. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.